Button. Double tap to activate.
Hello, my yarn lovers, my fiber artists, my crafty and creative people. Go ahead and ask, hey, May, where are we? We're not in our usual place. We're not in the stitching station, right? What the heck? Well, don't worry. We're still in my creative castle. We're just in the master bedroom. Yeah, really, I know. So I've said it in several videos. I am getting ready to go and spend a little time with my family. I'm doing some packing, doing some organizing, trying to figure out, what to bring home, right? I mean, that's such a dilemma for me. You know, I love my clothes. I love my fashion. That is so fun for me. It's part of the reason why I do make and design a lot of my own garments, because it's really fun. So, how many of you, when you travel, do you like to bring your own homemade hand knit garments, right? So by the way, if you are like into the yarn, we're not actually going to be knitting and crocheting in this video, okay? But we are going to look at a lot of my handmade items, all right? So if you are a returning viewer, hi. My name's May. I love yarn, I love to knit and crochet, and yes, I am visually impaired, colorblind, all that stuff. And thank you for your patience while I introduce myself to all the new viewers. Okay, so usually you see me on the bed, usually we're stitching, we're knitting, we're chatting about yarn, we're talking about yarn sales, yarn reviews, all things yarn. But I do need to go on, it's like a vacation, but it's a staycation. Like, I'm not staying here at the house, I'm going to my parents' house in another town, and my sister's coming from the East Coast, and we're all gonna hang together as a family for a week and just chill, right? So we're pretty much gonna stay at home and eat a lot of my dad's home cooking and some of my home cooking, all that good stuff. But I do need to pack up some clothes, and I do need to pack, and I love to put clothes together and outfits. I love to bring home my favorite hand knits. So what do you think? This is my black dress. It is knit. I designed this myself out of the Knit Picks We Crochet Snuggle Puff. I feel like, where I'm going in June and July, it can get really hot, right? It can get like triple digits. It's been known to be triple digits up there. So I definitely want summer clothes, but my parents do have central air too. So there is that. But I love this dress that I made. It's cotton and nylon. It's got the lace feather and fan at the top. It's got these little cap sleeves, and then we have some more feather and fan lace at the bottom. I feel like this is a good dress to go home with me, right? I mean, it's a summery dress. It's a little bit of a heavier yarn, but I
Lodge Orange, pray for our nation, Blue Heart.
I think it's a good dress, right? So I think that can go home with me. I don't know. What do you all think? I have so many hand design items that I want to bring home, and I'm only going to be home for like a week, right? I'm only packing for 8 days. So as much as I want to bring home everything, right? Probably can't. But I've got this tank top knit. I designed this, knit this out of the Knit Picks We Crochet. Comfy fingering. It's white. We got my favorite vine lace on the bottom, some stockinette on the top. We got some vine lace on the straps. I really like to wear that with this skirt. This is like a red skirt, right? It's red. It's got some flowers on it. It's got some lace on it. Like, you think that works together? Y'all think that works together? Yeah, I think it works together. I've been known to wear that outfit together before, right? My vine lace tank, my skirt with flowers on it. I'm thinking that's gonna go home with me, right? I mean, that's a good one to wear home. Comfy, loose, breathable cotton. That's what we're going for. What about the purple dress? Yeah, another dress that I designed myself, knit myself, another seamless. Both my dresses are seamless. This is made out of the Knit Picks We Crochet cotton linen. I want to say the color's like blackberry or something. It's a real dark purple. I do like to describe things on my channel for anybody else who might be visually impaired, okay? Because I want everybody to be able to access my channel. So I got some lace leaves going all the way across the neckline, right? And then we got these little garter stitch on the sleeve, and then we got some diamonds, some lace diamonds. I flared it back out for the bottom on the hem. We got some lace diamonds going on there. Cotton linen. I feel like that's a good summer dress. That can go home with me, right? I know. You're like, are you bringing everything home? Maybe. Maybe I am. I am wearing a halter top. It's in brown. I did also make this, right? And I did not design this though. This is made out of the Elan Cotton Elastic Esprit. Elan has gone out of business, but I believe it's still a free pattern on Knitty. And I think you could probably still make this out of the Cascade fixation yarn. That's also a cotton and elastic blend. I'm thinking that. Okay. What else? What else should go home with me? Ooh. I think I got this purple. I got this purple tank top that I just designed. It's made an appearance on a Finish It Friday video. It's made an appearance on a Whip Wednesday video. It is knit out of the Knit Picks We Crochet Shine Sport Cotton and Beechwood fiber. I did design this myself. We got the vertical lace at the bottom. We got some stockinette on the top. We got this little lace panel that I did, and of course we got more vine lace on the straps. You just know I like that vine lace and the pageant. Now I feel like that's gonna work with these little purple short, or no, black. These are black shorts, excuse me. These are black. These are just a real, I don't know what these are, store-bought shorts. I did not design these shorts. They got pockets. I like that. We got some elastic in the waist, nice and loose, because you know my daddy likes to cook. And check out this trim. It's like lace. It's almost got like mini granny squares. Look at that. You've almost got like mini granny squares in the lace trim of these shorts. Like, how fun, how cute is that, right? And you got these little fringe on there. I feel like that's gonna work together to go home with me. Yeah, everything that I make gonna go home with me. Maybe I don't know. I just know I really love to bring my hand knits home with me. What about that purple top that I knit and designed this myself as well? It's the Knit Picks We Crochet Comfy Worsted. We got some lace. I did knit this and design this bottom up. So I started with the lace at the bottom and then knit it so that it goes just up to the waist. This is like a longer pemplin style top. And then we take it in at the waist and we get some ribbon. And then we bring it back out for the bust, and then we have some garter stitch. The straps, I did them from the lace, right? The lace, and then worked up to the garter stitch on the straps. This is also like a blackberry color. I think that needs to go home, right? With just some plain old white shorts. That'd be cute, right? That's cute. I wear that together often. So what else? You know I want to bring this home. This is my hot pink Vanish Glamour short sleeve top, but this one it might be a little bit too warm for. I mean, I have to like not bring home my entire wardrobe with me, right? And that's really hard. I'm not gonna lie, that's really hard for me, okay? And my parents only have a small car, like a Nissan, you know, a Nissan Sentra, or like a Honda Accord. They got small cars. There's going to be 3 people in the vehicle. My sister's coming from the East Coast with her suitcase, so there's not too much space in the car, so I really can only bring home so much stuff. So I love this hot pink sparkly top But I do think it's going to be a little bit too warm. That's a tough one, though. It is. I want to bring it home. Now, I don't know what else. What else should be going home with me? Let's see. Too warm for the dress for sure. That's a sweater dress. I'm on the fence about this little purple top. This is a purple tee. It's also top down, the circular yoke, seamless. We got these big leaves on the circular yoke, and then I just did some feather and fan. This would also look with the white shorts, right? I mean, I have to say I could put both purple tops with the white shorts. I could do that. So that's also a maybe, right? That's a maybe. What do you think? Do I need the matching purple hat to go with the purple? I mean, I don't know. Is it necessary just to hang out with my parents? I want to bring it, but it's probably not necessary. I don't know. That's also a maybe, right? Packing for me is hard, my friend. It's really, really hard because I gotta, decide what to leave behind. So I really want to bring home my little diamond lace heart outfit here. It is wool, but you know what? Wool is very breathable. It really is. It's a superwash wool and nylon, and wool is certainly a breathable fabric, right? And it's a tank top. It's like a cute little V-neck tank in the stroll holly berry, right? We got this little lace detail in the center of the tank. We got the V-neck, which I did struggle. I'm not even gonna lie. I struggled to design the V-neck and figure out how to do that. I never even made. Like, I did V-necks kind of like I did the neckline on this halter. I did not design this, but this was really the first style of V-neck that I had to design myself. And I did struggle with it. I think I even did a swatch. I kind of want to bring this home. We got the matching skirt, same thing. We got the diamonds and lace all on the bottom. I'm deciding, is it too warm for this outfit? I mean, wool is breathable. It is a fingering weight yarn, so it's not a heavy weight yarn. This is a #1 fingering. This is the Knit Picks Wheat Crochet Stroll. So, I mean, it's not super, super thick, right? Another maybe, right? Like, I'd like to bring it home, but, space. So, what else? What else are we going to take home with us? I have just this plain old, like, white. This is a store-bought tank top. I do wear store-bought clothes. You see them all the time in my videos, but I'm feeling like I could wear that with either the shorts, maybe. These are my Holly Berry Knit Picks Wheat Crochet Comfy worsted shorts. They're knit on the top, then you got the crochet on the bottom, you got the little ruffle on the bottom. I'm thinking that would work good with the with that little white tank top. But I've also got the Holly Berry skirt. I love that too, right? With the white crochet trim, also in the Knit Picks Wheat Crochet Comfy worsted. I don't know, which one should it be? And is that the best top for it? Or should we look for some more tops? I mean, I got a lot more summer tops, right? No shortage of those here. So, how much store-bought clothes should I? We decided the dress is a no, that's too heavy. I love, oh, here we go. We've got another white tank top right here in some lace. No, I did not make this, but I do love wearing this in the summertime. It's very light and airy. So maybe I could wear that with the skirt with the crochet on the bottom. That would work too, right? I could put those two together. Maybe. We have the granny square skirt. Should that go home? Oh my gosh, this is the ivy. This is also a Knit Picks Wheat Crochet Comfy. This is an ivy. This has got the white center on the flowers, the holly berry, the ivy. Is that a better choice to go home? Would that look better with the lace tank top? I don't know. Making decisions about my wardrobe is very challenging. I am not gonna lie. I do bring a little bit of, I do own home, like, or store-bought manufactured clothes. So I kind of feeling like maybe could do a little casual little shorts here, like some little bright kind of floral-y black and floral Hawaiian print or tropics print shorts with some little lace on the bottom, just like a plain old black shirt with that. Store-bought, but still good, right? I definitely get some of my inspo from my own wardrobe. That's a fun thing. I don't buy a lot of clothes anymore because I live in a 3-bedroom house and all 3 closets are packed with my clothes, okay? So I don't buy a lot of clothes anymore, but I do love looking at them for getting my inspiration, right? I mean, we got this cute little trim. You know that kind of inspired me with the trim on my shorts. Now the trim on these are like these cute little hearts or something. I don't know, but I don't think I could ever figure out how to crochet something like that on my shorts. But maybe, right? I mean, maybe I could put picots all around the leg of some shorts. Yeah, more picot practice. If you saw the placemat on my Finish It Friday video from Crystal, how those white picot, we had 96 white picots around the cranberry placemat. So, I mean, we could make some shorts and put, who knows, 96 more picots on some shorts. Yeah, I don't know. I get inspo and ideas everywhere. Let me know if you're like that. Like, do you look at your own clothes and you're like, ooh, could I make that? That's what I challenge myself to do now. Rather than spend more money on clothes, and I want to spend more money on clothes, but I have very, limited income. So instead, I spend money on the yarn, and I tell myself, make that. Don't buy that. Challenge yourself to make that. So that way I stay busy, I keep my mind occupied, I keep my hands occupied, and then I end up getting some cute, fun clothes with it. So I'm kind of feeling like these shorts are really cute. Like, those need to go home with me. I'll probably bring this black shirt with me because you know what? I haven't yet knit myself a black tank top or halter top. Maybe that needs to go on the list of things to make next. I could redo that purple one just in black, right? Or let's see, what else? We have this white one. See, I made this. Would this look okay with the white and the white? I don't know. I mean, that's got the white trim on the bottom, and this is a white tank top that I designed and knit and crocheted myself. Would that go with the shorts with the trim, or is it too much because it's pretty flared out, right? When it's flared out on the bottom, does it look okay to have something that's flared out on the top and flared out on the shorts as well? Or is it better to go with something that's more fitted? I don't know. That's kind of a struggle for me too, to figure out how those things go, right? Like the outfit I'm wearing today, it's nice and tight, and then the skirt's got some flare to it. So when you're wearing like a bottom that's got some flare to it, is it better to not wear a top that has some flare to it too? Is it better to wear something more form-fitting on the top? I don't know. I don't think I can make myself a black top in that time frame. I mean, maybe I could, but I'd have to design it. But I guess I could get my little brain busy on that, right? And tell myself, you gotta make yourself something here. Now, I don't have a lot of black yarn in cottons, but maybe I need to start buying. I'm buying all these reds and these purples and these pinks, and I love buying that stuff. But I'm not gonna lie, it's much, much harder for me to match up to stuff. It just is. And so that's kind of a struggle for me, how to match colors. As much as I love buying the purples and the pinks and the reds, being colorblind, I don't always know, right, what's gonna match with what. So I tend to do like something that's bright, like these shorts with color, and then pair it with a neutral like a black or a white. I'd love to be able to know what colors my shorts are so I could find a top that would match the colors in there, but colorblind, can't do it. So I haven't bought a lot of black yarn recently in my cottons, but maybe I need to do that. Maybe that needs to be one of my next goals, is to make myself a summer top in black so that I have some other nice neutrals. Do I need a hat to go home to wear with all that? White? I don't know. I don't know. So many options. Lots of I don't knows. Lots of things. Lots of packing dilemmas for me. I do think I'm going to leave the blue shorts at home. These are just like the red, only longer. These are my first prototype.
Congratulations. Your comment got a heart from Yarn Joy Podcast.
Aw. Huh. There's one. Terry from Yarn Joy Podcast. I got a heart from her. That's sweet. This is a homemade halter top. I don't even know what color this is. I can't remember if this is red or black. Seriously, I can't tell right now. So, I don't know, my friends. I just really feel it's too warm for this black sweater for sure. Even though this black sweater is, it's short sleeved. Or no, this is a purple sweater. This is also in a black. This is another purple. See, I love my purples. And I do want to bring this home, but I do feel like it is too warm. As much as I want to bring this sweater home, this is a number 4 Aran weight. This is the Debbie Bliss Cashmere Merino wool and cashmere. Super soft. Super soft. Want to rub it on my cheeks. Super soft. But it's an Aran weight yarn. So that's pretty thick to be wearing in, potentially 90s, triple degrees. I don't know. Thinking this one's going to stay home. I really am. I'm thinking that, as much as I don't want to leave it at home with all its softness, all its squish. Oh my God. Okay. What about this skirt? It is grays. It is dark blues. It's wool, but again, wool can be breathable, right? So this is the Astoria tonal skirt. I really want to bring this home. I don't know what colors to wear with it, though. I'm thinking it's grays and blues. So I'm thinking dark blues or grays, right? But I don't know that I've made myself a top in dark blues and grays. I've made whites and browns. And so, another thing to put in the back of my mind, right? Make yourself a nice tank top or halter top or something in a gray or a navy blue and a nice cotton so you can wear it. I don't think I bought a lot of gray. I haven't bought a lot of gray. I bought some wool, some heavier weight wools, and some Brava acrylic in gray. I just bought the chunky acrylic from Premier in gray, but I don't want to make it out of a chunky. I don't know that I have a lot of other gray. So I'm going to have to keep that in mind. I don't know if I need to get some gray and a light cotton so I can make something that matches this, or just go with like a darker blue. I don't know. That's going to be a tough one for me too, to figure out the right shade of blue or gray to match with this and to make a top. But my sister's coming home and she loves to be one of my CNI humans, right? I love having CNI humans around, right? So maybe I'll be able to consult her. I know that she will be there and we can maybe look at some of the yarns at, Knit Picks and We Crochet and Premier and Webs and Paradise Fibers and all my favorite stores. And maybe we'll come up with a yarn with a complementary color so that I can make myself a top that matches this skirt. Yeah. So, my friends, these are just some of the projects that I'm struggling with right now. This is why we're not stitching right now. You know what? I really want to be sitting on that bed, stitching and designing. I'm not even going to lie. I tried to design a crochet baby hat this morning, and if you know, I've been knitting for like 16 years, and I do love to design my own knitwear. I've been crocheting for less than a year, and let's just say, I'm not a crochet designer yet, okay? I tried like 4 times to crochet a baby hat this morning. But you know what? I don't have a baby here. I don't have a baby at all. I've never had a baby. I've done a lot of babysitting, but I've never had a baby, and there hasn't been a baby in this house. And so between not knowing crochet as well and not having a baby around, I am just struggling too much to get the pattern right. So I think I'm just going to tell myself, you know what? It's okay to go to the internet and use somebody else's pattern, right? It is. I do that. I do it all the time. So I think I'm just about done right now trying to design my own crochet baby hat. I think I will just follow somebody else's pattern and try super hard to actually follow the pattern. But I did spend a couple hours this morning crocheting and frogging, a G hook or H hook. I'm working with a DK weight yarn, G hook or H hook, right? The yarn recommends the G hook, but we could bump it up to a H, right? And then how many double crochets do you start with? Do you start with 8? Do you start with 10? Do you start with 12? Right? So how many do you want to get to? Yeah. How do you do the brim? Oh my gosh. So much that goes into crochet, and I obviously need to just build up my crochet knowledge more.
Button. Double tap to activate.
Okay. And I do love to design my own knitwear, but I'm kind of thinking that, I'm going to have to leave the crochet designing to others for now. All right, my friends. Well, I think I'm going to let you go for today, right? You've seen the other space. And on the bed, look at this. This is the blanket. I've been saying it, right? I'm like, I knit a vine lace queen size blanket. Took me 29 days. This is it on the bed in the master bedroom. Of course, you can't see it very well, right? Because somebody has their clothes all over it. Yeah, so as soon as I actually do get packed and do get organized, hey, I'll let you see the whole blanket. Alrighty, my friends. Well, happy stitching. Just thought you'd want to see what I'm doing and why I'm not stitching with you, and thought you'd want to see some of my fun creations. All right, well, happy crafting, happy stitching. I hope you're stitching, because that's what I want to be doing right now. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye for now.
Pause. Button.